Goes and go to destination station. This buddy is the bomb. Love him.
Yep.
Fucking A.
Yep.
I had to say that for a reason.
Freddie, take that, motherfucker.
All right. Okay. Fuck you. Yeah. Jamie Kennedy. Subscribe to my man, Destination Station right now if you want the best content.
What's up? Welcome to Destination Station. As always, I'm Destin. Thank you for clicking on this video. Subscribe to Destination Station if you want Scream, Halloween, and everything in between. And follow me on all my socials. All the links are down in the description below. And today we have another theory, and it could be some backing behind this. But first, I want to invite you to Scream Talk every Friday night, 8 p.m. Central. I'll put a link right up here somewhere, and it'll also be in the description of this video. It's where we have a live stream discussion of all of the Scream 7 and Scream 8 that's been greenlit. And come over there. It's a good time. Hit that notify me button and be a part of the conversation. Okay, this here is something that I've always wanted to talk about, and we've talked about it before on my streams, and I'm like, why don't I just make a video about this? And
let me get to the damn fucking part.
And with a little dry spell right now, with not much Scream news going on, I want to bring this to your attention and see what you think about this. If you've seen the thumbnail of this video, you kind of know where I'm going with Angelina Tyler, the big red herring of Scream 3. Love or hate that movie, it's a fun time, and I think people are coming around with it. I think a lot of people are being more accepting of the movie, but the original idea was that Roman had an accomplice, and it was going to be Angelina Tyler. Wanted to go with like a mastermind whenever the Weinsteins got their hands on it and said, no, we just want to go with the one killer. But that movie was definitely shot to have two killers, right? You could just tell, even with that whole set piece where Sydney's going into her old house on the movie set and Stu Macher house. There had to have been two killers at that time. But I always thought that Angelina Tyler was just too much of a red herring to where it'd been like, it can't be her. But I know that Scream does that. But this one was a little bit too obvious, like her hiding in that bathroom stall with the mask and all that kind of stuff, and then disappearing. I was like, man, I'm going to be kind of disappointed if she is a killer, because that's way too obvious. But lucky enough, we only got a mastermind killer. But that doesn't mean that they couldn't still make that Angelina Tyler was still an accomplice, because what we know going into Scream 7 is that we do have Roman Bridger back. Scott Foley is going to return to the character, as far as also with Dewey Riley and Stu Macher. Stu Macher is the character that's coming back in this, and a lot of people were thinking, is this going to be a flashback? How is this going to make sense? And you know, with Stu Macher coming back, I feel like that they're going to have a little bit more significance with his character, but it doesn't mean we can't see other familiar faces like Angelina Tyler or Jill or any of the other past ghost faces. It'd be cool to have Mickey back, you know, reprise that role, or even Billy's mom. I'm pretty sure Skeet Ulrich will be back in this as well. I think that's been loosely confirmed a little bit because it's been said. But you know, I think some of this stuff is going to be, you know, shown in the trailer for as far as marketing, and I just hope they got more surprises in store for us, you know what I mean? But going back to Angelina Tyler and as an accomplice to Roman, let's say that this is let's tickle their fancy for a minute and say that Angelina Tyler was Roman's accomplice, because I mean that kill was weak as fuck, right? I mean it's probably one of the weakest kills in the entire franchise. The only other one I can really think of is possibly Officer Haas from Scream 4, when he just gets stabbed in the back and like falls over. That one was pretty weak as well, but with this one, the way it seemed a little staged, right? And I know that Scream 3 kind of dabbled its toes in a little bit more self-aware Scooby-Doo humor a little bit, and that's fine. But let's say they wanted to make this canon. Let's say that they said that Stu Macher was a part of this all along, because I'm going through a lot of these Stu Macher theories throughout every single franchise of how he could be incorporated, and maybe he was there the entire time. So stick around. Hit that subscribe button and be a part of the conversation, and I want to hear your thoughts on it, because we are getting Stu Macher back. We just don't know in what capacity. And let's say that Stu Macher was in Scream 3 helping with Roman. right? Maybe he was there all along because he was supposed to be the original killer in the original script before they scrapped Kevin Williamson's script. And this could be a way that Kevin Williamson's kind of, giving it back to the man and say, I'm going to finally do a little bit of my script that I always wanted to do, but kind of put its own unique spin. And let's say that Stu Macher was there the entire time. And Angelina, she's, Roman's accomplice. But she was a little sloppy, right? She was a little bit, she was too much of a red herring, and maybe Roman and Stu kind of noticed that, especially Stu. He was, like Ghostfaces always tend to turn on themselves at the around the climax in the movie. And let's say that Roman and Angelina was the Ghostfaces of that movie, and Stu Macher wasn't really liking how Angelina was carrying everything. Like, she was just really sloppy, and she was like close to getting caught so many times. And he was like, nope, we're going to take you out. And that's really when she gets stabbed at the bottom of that stairwell. That's really Stu Macher taking her out. And maybe it's supposed to be staged at front, like how far could they go into this? Because I think it'd be really cool with bringing Stu Macher back that you could do flashbacks to every single film and kind of show that he's been there. And I'm going to show where he was in other movies as well. So please hit that subscribe button and follow me. Let's say that Stu Macher stabbed Angelina and was dragged off, and maybe they were supposed to just like stage it a little bit, and maybe that's what she was thinking. But then actually we see that Stu Macher actually takes her out and kills her, and it's like there's only room for 2 ghost faces, not 3, or something like that. I think it'd be kind of cool if they do some flashbacks. Scream franchise is not known for the flashbacks, but I think that going into this one and how much more lore that you are bringing into this, and how ambitious this one seems to be, and that we've already been greenlit for our 8th one, they gotta have something unique and a good spin up its sleeve. Maybe do some flashbacks like the Saw franchise, whenever Jigsaw's given all his backstory, or like why he did this or why he did that. I think that'd be kind of cool to just kind of show that Stu was there the entire time, if this is the direction that they're gonna go. And just kind of show that, like, where he played his hand in each of the films. Angelina seemed like a fake death, or let's scratch that idea. If you're not a Stu Macher lover or anything like that, maybe you're not on the Stu train, and that's okay. I forgive you. I'll forgive you tomorrow. But
Chicka 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 toot toot. Chicka 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 toot toot.
Let's say that it is staged and Angelina comes back. Maybe that's one that's going to come back and be part of the Ghostface. Maybe she's a part of the Ghostface cult, or she's maybe in this one she is revealed to be part of the mastermind, or seems to be the mastermind, that she never died. They could still bring Angelina back. They could play it in several different ways. I just think that we're going to get some callbacks to Scream 3, Scream 4. I think we're going to get callbacks to every one of them, to be honest. I think that's the only way to make it make sense, and I hope that they do these characters justice. Just don't make it feel shoehorned in and like a cash grab just the sake of doing it, because they've already kind of like let the cat out the bag. And what else do you have in store for us? Please have more there beneath the surface. That's all I'm asking. And let me know what your thoughts are on this Angelina idea, this theory. How do you think? You think she's really dead? Do you think she was a accomplice of Roman Bridger? Could she come back, or is she actually dead? I would like to hear your thoughts down in the comment section, and also be a part of Scream Talk every Friday night, 8 p.m. Central. Link is in the description. I'll put it up here once again. Just hit that notify me button and be a part of the conversation. I would love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. I'll be right back.